There's a bug out there that's older than some ThreatTraq participants.
Hey Jim, I understand you're looking into a story that came out recently about the secure copy protocol, and it's a bit of an old kind of bug, it sounds like.
Yeah, this one was kind of an interesting one. It was first discovered by Harry Sintonen from F-Secure. Turns out there's a bug in RCP that got carried over into SCP that actually dates back to 1983. That still existed until the last couple of months.
That bug allows a bad server to push files arbitrarily to you that you might not be expecting. So I might ask for one file, but he gives me the file I asked for as well as an additional one that maybe overwrites something on my system that makes it do something else.
So, this is a bug that has been out there, as I said, in the RCP code for more than 35 years. And in the SCP code, since its development, that's 23 years. So some of these bugs do manage to stay out there for a long time.
Did they have any evidence that this was being exploited in the wild by any malicious servers that they're aware of?
I have not seen any evidence that it's being exploited in the wild. The researcher said he's going to release proof of concept soon. He notified the OpenSSH team, the WinSCP team, and the PuTTY team.
So, now that this bug has come out to affect these things, it's very important that they get patched because it's likely that there are critical systems using that software. So, new CVs pop up all the time. That's very common. But this bug is older than I am.
Yeah.
So,
speak for yourself.
What took so long to discover this? Is if we can speculate, I'm just curious.
Well, there's a lot of code out there that has been in use for years that folks haven't, taken a good look at. And we get these, at least a couple of times a year we'll hear about bugs that are multiple decades old.
I would venture to guess there probably wasn't even a CVE for the original RCP bug way back when. I don't know how long they've been doing CVEs, but...
When was the first CVE?
Yeah, I don't know if they were doing it 35 years ago or not. Maybe, but I don't remember it. So
no, I'm sure there were not CVEs in 1983. I was working in industry then, but you guys are making me feel really old.
It's not my intention, Jim, I promise.
All right, well, interesting. And we've seen a lot of, like you said, Jim, I would say probably over the past 5 to 6 years, maybe ever since the Heartbleed vulnerability, it seems like people are taking a closer look at a lot of these open source-ish projects that a lot of people rely on, from a code base, the underpinnings of things that we all use all the time. So interesting that he was able to find this bug, and I'm sure there's more bugs like that out there. It's just waiting for somebody to go find them.
Yeah. Researching this technology that people depend on that's seemingly open, it's proved fruitful. So I would imagine it's going to continue.
Right. All right. Cool. Thanks for bringing that one, Jim. It's an interesting one to find, and I don't think it's going to be the last that we'll see of really old bugs cropping up in things that we still use today.
Yeah.
So.